So I've been to Mt Tamborine many times, but I've never actually been to this section called Cedar Creek Falls. And it looks like quite a lovely little area. Plenty of waterfalls and a nice walking track. Looks like it's going to get a little bit more wild further down, just concrete or asphalt as opposed to this wooden decking. There's these views though. Once again folks, this is prime Yowie territory. There's another little walking track that I want to do this afternoon as well, called the Knoll walking track, so I'll try and do that one as well. And I do have my trail cam with me, so if I find a nice little spot I'll set it up. Let's check it out. So we're now down here at the base of one of the first little waterfalls. I can see why this would be popular for a swim in the summer. And I just bumped into a fellow YouTuber named Ralph, so we both subbed each other. He's got a YouTube channel as well. So that's the track that leads down to here. It's pretty easy. It's all pretty much paved. Got a cyclone fence and rail. So I found a little goat track that came off one of the main paths. It's pretty hard to decipher where the track goes, but it's not that far from barbecue facilities. Down there there's some people. There's a nice big ravine, but looks like it's a little bit dry, not much water flowing through there. There's some nice little valleys over the other side there. So we'll just follow this track along. I dare say it'll cross the creek a little bit further up, and then I'll probably drop down in around where those people are and then do the walkout. So I thought I'd just leave the GoPro to record for a little bit and show you what this track looks like. It's not really too heavily tracked. And after a bit of rain like it is, it's quite slippery in some spots. Now I'm getting to the bottom of the ridge. It's starting to open up a bit. And hopefully there'll be a crossing for that creek, because there was a steep embankment a bit further back. But it looks like there's a definite pathway here. Right, do I try and dare to go through there? We'll push on through this way. Oh, ground is very spongy. Found a track, I think. Got to watch out for these things. Look at that. Can hook into you nice and easy. I'll step on that one, thank you. Oh, jeez. And then hope his buddy doesn't hit me. Ow. Lucky I've got pants on. Albeit a t-shirt. I can see the creek. These people having their picnic lunch might have a little bit of a freak out when I come out of the bush. Oh, cool. Just have to watch it down here. It's nice and slippery. Well, this would be something in full flight when the water's nice and high and ripping through. Wow. I think I'll take the low road, thanks. Beautiful terrain. This would be impressive when it's all underwater, but I found a little track there. I think I might take that one. If it's not too slippery. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a little hut over there. So I guess I'll just follow this across the side of this little ridge and then drop down and back onto the normal walking tracks. And we're back into suburbia. Looks like there's a track up there too. Could be a good spot to set up the trail cam. So I'm here at the Knoll Circuit, or the Knoll track. Haven't done this one before, but I'm going to give it a crack. It's a beautiful afternoon. I'm going to do the Sandy Creek circuit. They reckon to allow about an hour for a 2.6k hike. And that's the path I'll be taking. So it should be a good little midweek afternoon stroll. See what we can see. Got a nice little lookout up here. I have found another lookout in this Mt Tamborine section too, so I'll probably head there later this afternoon. Some nice little table chair settings if you want to have a picnic, and they've got a barbecue there. Oh, it breezes up. So I'm just trying to get my bearings. It's a little bit hard with all the cloud cover, but I think I'm facing northwest. There's a mountain peak over there. I don't know what that is, but I think the Gold Coast is back over this way. Clouds are looking a little bit ominous. We had a bit of rain this morning. time to put my coat on. It's a bit breezy, a bit cool. I think this would be sort of somewhere that I'd set up a trail cam just off one of these ridges. And a little track down there. Because I've heard a few reports on some of the YouTube channels where people have been sitting at a lookout late in the evening or early hours of the morning, and Yowies have just come up and found them and scared the bejesus out of them. There's a couple of little tracks going off down there. I don't know where they go, but we might have to investigate them. Cameron Falls, here we come. Wow, this is lovely. Nice little flat but muddy track leading down to Cameron's Falls, or Cameron Falls. Can't believe I haven't been here before. It's nice and soggy, as you can see. Damn, that's a big tree. How cool is this? Come to the bottom of the valley, I guess, or the gorge. There's a little stream trickling through, but there's a little concrete bridge with some little arches. Hopefully there's no trolls underneath. Beautiful spot. Tell you what, if you love trees and creeks, I recommend this spot. It's a pretty easy little walk so far too. I love the way the sun tries to break through the trees. Look at that. Lovely little almost mist. So I've just arrived at Cameron Falls. Birds are chirping, breeze is blowing. Water's flowing. It's quite a nice little spot. You can see the waterfall down there. Quite a steep drop off down there. And it was only an easy 1.3k walk. Looks like somebody's made a little track off into there. Let's go check it out. Oh, my favourite little spiky vine. Whoop. Slippery. The trail looks like it still goes on around there. Ah, there's a tree break. Let's go and check that out. slippery. Well, the tree's certainly dead now. But it looked like it was healthy when it was broken. Lots of little splinters, showing that it was done with force. Could have been wind, but it definitely wasn't termites and it wasn't wood rot. So I've got an idea of where I'm going to set up the trail cam. But this one could also be a contender. Look at that. That's old. Very old. But that's all it takes, is for you to see a few. Looks very dense in there, and with the way the soil is very slippery, I don't know if I'll venture too much further. Not really worth it. Alright, mosey on back to the car park, go off to one more destination. Okay, so doing the trek back to the car park, coming up on a nice little lower waterfall. And another little bridge. Just have to watch it down these rocks. This is cool. Rightio, so just doing the last stint of the walkout. Probably only got a couple of 100 metres to go. I'm on the designated trails, but you know, when you see something like that, it sort of gets the mind questioning what would break a perfectly healthy, I guess, palm tree. It's pretty recent too. It's still got green foliage there. There's no wood rot there, no termite damage. It's a pretty clean snap. Anyway, my job is just to document these things, and I'll leave it up to the viewers. Please comment, let me know your thoughts. There's pretty much no way a human could break that. That's got to be about 4.5 inches thick in diameter. And as many of us that have been investigating these cryptids are aware, that many of them do potentially reside up in the canopy, out of the prying eyes of humans, because many of us just don't even think to look up. And as my recent trip to O'Reilly's confirmed for me, having 2 encounters where something fell from above and they weren't fruit. They landed right near my feet. So I was just doing another little walkout, just literally only a couple of steps after that broken palm tree, and I just happened to look over to my left and see a little track. So there's the main trail down there, and I saw like a little animal track through here. So I thought I'd come through and just check it out. But as you get through the canopy and the foliage, it opens up into a little walking track, and this is not signposted. Oh, look at these buggers. Sharp as. I just caught one on my arm, and now I've got one on the GoPro. Oh, Jesus. And it's around my hat. Oh my God. Look at that grip. I can't even, oh my God. Wow. That was just caught on my strap from my GoPro handle. Okay, so this looks like it must have been an old walking track somewhere. So they got a fallen tree there, which is totally natural. Nothing too much to worry about. And it's just fallen across the track. And then in between some tree roots. But that trail seems to go on up through there. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe this is the old track. Looks like there's a clear path down there, and then a little trail up that way. So I'm thinking maybe this is the old track, and then they've cut it shorter and dug it out. Yeah, because look at this. One of the old trail markers with a fence. Any Yowies wish to interact with me today? I come in peace, I'm a friend. If I've got phone service, maybe I should try the Ghost app. Hang on. Yeah, 2 bars. And I've just got to switch hands. So some people in the paranormal world might use this. It's called Ghost Tube. Sad. So apparently it allows us mortals to interact with spirits and souls. Is there any spirits here that would wish to converse with me now? If so, please say something or move near the phone. This phone has, or this app has a EMF detector in it. So if you were to come near me, it would register a presence or a being or an entity. I'm not video recording you, I'm just video recording the phone. So if you wanted to say something, please do. Don't know if that's in focus or not. Are there any spirits here that wish to converse with me? I hope you don't mind my presence being here. Try and watch out for those sharp little branches. When I get back to the main trail, I'll turn this app off. But in the meantime, if you wish to talk with me, I'd like that. Ow, ow, ow. Freaking hell. That one hurt. That's right on my neck. Oh, okay. Some of the local fauna. G'day, Scrubby. Keeping dry. Come on, buddy. It's your 15 seconds of fame. Do something good. Give us a chirp. Thanks for being a part of my day.